Hi, hi Grace, and who all are there? Only Grace. Okay. What are the things we discussed? Yeah, fine, Grace. How are you? How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. Um, seems what the concepts we completed basically. I don't remember long back. We started the session around 4 days back. We ended the session with which concept? Yeah, good evening, Nikandra. We ended with which concepts? The concepts. We ended with the concepts like think. Let me open CRXD. Go to the apps. My training application components. Okay, I think I have shown you the guys how to render the things in edit mode. If we are in edit mode, then how to stop certain script with if else condition. I think we have seen if we are in edit mode, preparing the is edit, how you will prepare from WC mode. It is a CQ object. There you have a static method. So you will get is boolean is edit is true if we are in edit mode. What is edit mode? This is we are in edit mode. Yes, if we are in edit mode, we should stop editing something. Okay, I think that kind of stuff I have shown you people. If we will be in preview mode, I think edit the person details component, the text will be disappeared. If we go to preview mode and if you refresh the page, in preview, see the text got vanished. So we have placed the text in a conditional block. If it is edit mode, then only this text would be displayed so that the author can understand what the component, with the component what he has to do, like editing or else something, doing some blah 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 stuff around that component, so he can get the details about the text. That's how. And this is image. I have introduced path field, text field, and text area, and image path also, how to take the image path. You got everything. I think these all the concepts are done. Today the concept I would introduce is using the CQ implicit objects. Now, apart from these properties, we have few implicit objects, that is current node and CQ page, current page, and for the few other objects. We'll try to get the properties of a node. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. I'll be back in a while. Yeah, today I'll introduce two very important few concepts which are very important in CQ. Those concepts will be important concept, that is these things we will cover today in today's session. So to introduce that concept, I will be going to create a new page. That will be a new page template, new page concept. I will be introducing new people, that is what the component name we should give, that is CQ implicit objects. CQ implicit, sorry, CQ implicit objects. So super type is nothing. Group. What was the group? My training application. As I said, until unless you refresh the page, the data will persist in widget. So the data is a CQ implicit object. Next, not allowed specific parents or specific children are not there. The simple component I created is I created CQ implicit. The whole script is not useful for me, so delete it. Yes, and now a simple template I am developing, that is simple page rendering component I am developing. Just observe later on, I'll decompose all these things into separate blocks. Okay, just developing HTML page. So inside of that, closing slash HTML head. Some message I am giving. Later on, the static part will make it as a dynamic. First, I am creating a static part in a JSP. Later on, we will convert each one by one into dynamic parts. Okay, that's what my concern. That's I'll be going to do now. C5. That's the one. Title I created. Now body. This is what my template. Okay, I created one template. Not template exactly, page rendering component I created. So based on this page rendering component, I'll be going to create one template. Based on this template, we will create component. We'll create a page. The template name I will be giving as CQ objects, CQ implicit objects template, CQ set template. Okay, and resource type is component to which it has to point, page component. I pasted the path of that, that is, this is the component. I pasted the path of that. Description, what I will be giving is something, some description, whichever you want. Ranking we should give as something. I will be giving 3, but not sure. My template would sit here at the position of 3, because if some other template is having the same rank, so the first come first serve basis, so the first one will sit in the position. Allowed paths, where you want your pages to be created, corresponding to this template, slash content slash start. This is the regular expression we give that, where your template will be allowed to create the pages. So my template should be allowed under the content, means under the content of any page, whichever the page you try to create, you will get the template. That's what the concern I would prefer. Allowed parents, nothing. Allowed children, also nothing. Not specific parents and children. I create a template. Now refresh your site admin. Under my training application, create one page, that is with CQ implicit objects template. Yes, you're getting your template. Because why you're getting your template? Because I have given the path, allowed paths. Allowed paths, what I have given, slash content. Under the content, under substructure of any node, I should be able to utilize this template. Under substructure of any child, this one, or else under this child, or else nested child, anywhere I should be able to create. That's the reason I have given that. Okay. Now create the page. That is CQ template, CQ title I'm giving as implicit objects example. Alright, CQ set hyphen example. So this will be the page name. Actual page name will be this name will become as a HTML name. Select your template. Now create it. Right click, open it. Now see the output, what you will be getting. CF hash. This is the output I'm using. Okay. I didn't get any design to this page. Why it's so? Because I have not used any client libraries categories. Let's see whether we will get any design or not. I'm copying from the previous template, that is from my training homepage. I copied from here, which was used for the previous template. Just pasted here. That inclusion of client libraries, already I explained you people. Just refresh your page. Yeah, we got design for our page. Might be we have used only H1. We have designed our design for only H1, might be, but not sure. I forgot it. Let's check. Client lips in the CSS, you can check it. Yeah, we developed only for H1. If you develop your design for H2 and for H3, so you would be getting for H2, H3 as well. H3. The color I would be preferring blue. Here, yellow. Okay. Just save it. Now refresh it. Sometimes due to the browser cache, we will not get the updated things. Why we didn't get H2, H3? Check it out. H2, yes, we used H2 and H3. Sometimes we will not get because browser caches the things. Opening in Chrome, sorry, Firefox. Let's see in Firefox also if we get in. Yes, see, you able to see it got applied because browser caches the things. That's the reason we will not be able to see sometimes changes. It doesn't mean that we haven't worked properly. Just open it in your browser, in other browsers. If you are if you think that you did correct, absolutely. So that may be a browser problem sometimes. It caches the previous content. If you delete it and going back to Chrome, Control Shift Delete, yesterday, and refresh it. See, in Chrome as well, I got the changes. So already I explained to people how to apply the design. Done. So now, of course, CQ is not specific to browser, right? CQ is independent application. Why not? Why CQ won't support it? I'll show you now. Inspect element. It's good. Just get your page, select the hello world and inspect element. See your text hello world, which is there inside the component, okay, which is under body. Wait, I'll show you even classes also. Right side, this is the body, this is the hello world. On the right side, if you observe for H1, what we have given red. If you observe your CSS for H1, what we have given color as red. You're able to see the color. If you remove the style, then it will become normal black. You're able to see. You can apply inspect element as well. Hope you are able to see. If you come back to the H3, this is yellow. Yeah, H3 is yellow or not? If you remove it yellow, you can see the changes here. You can do anything, boss. Yes, you can do. You can do inspect element and lots of stuff you can do. Yeah, this is what applying design. Now, what I want to do is here, I want to get the title here dynamically rather than hard coding, The title what I want to get is, I want to get this title of the page, or else this is the page title. If you observe here, CQ implicit objects example, whichever the title I give here, I should get this as a template. This is the title text here. So now I will show you people that one. Already I introduced you people how to use the implicit objects in CQ. Already we have worked with the properties object. Here, just observe it for 1 minute what we have done and recollect the previous things. To use the implicit objects, what the precautions we need to take care. You must include your global.jsp. Hope you getting the things after long days, right? Just you must include your global.jsp in your page. Yes, it is available. So we will be able to use the implicit objects. Am I correct? So the implicit objects what I will be using is now current page. This is the object I am going to use. Okay. Current page is the implicit objects. See, via current page object introduced in global.jsp. So you are including global.jsp in your component script. So obviously you would be able to use, this is our component. Anyway, we included it, global.jsp. As the reason you included, you should be able to utilize it, that CQ implicit object, that is current page object. Okay. Current page object, the internally implemented by the CQ people, and that current page object points to this page class in CQ. See, everything I'm navigating, see, I'm not just writing the script and I'm making YouTube, but if I just in the live how to develop the coding practices I'm showing you people. See, before using the current page object, I can use directly, I can write the script here itself, that get title or something. But you should, if people should know in the real time how to develop the things. That's what my concern. As I said, current page is one implicit object. Fine, that's fine. But who implemented it? The current page object. The CQ people implemented it. Who implemented was? But internal implementation of this current page object is which class? Which class? Internal implementation of this object is which class? This is the class. Page. So the method whichever you want to use, just go to the API documentation of this class and you need to check which you want. These are all the methods available in page object. com.day.cq.wcn API page object. These are all the implicit objects which are available for you. So come down to the methods which you want to use. Get name, get lock owner, get depth means in which level your page is setting. I'll show you this example as well. And get language means local object. From the local object, you can get your, this is utils local object. From this local object, you can get your locale of the customer, means end user, whichever is trying to use your site. I'll show you from this local object. See, get country, all these things you can get it from local object. See, get locale in your page object. In your page object, you're able to see get depth, get language, all these things. Now I will be going to use this get name method and get title. Come down, get title. This template will return you. Your current page is being built based on which template. I'll show you practically how to use what the things you will get for this. Get title first I will be going to use, and get name I will be going to use. Okay. When I am using, instead of this title, I want to display the page title. CQ implicit objects example. So for that, I will be using CQ implicit objects to get the title. Hope you people are aware about ternary operator. Ternary operator. Ternary operator and its format. Format is simple. Any Boolean condition, if it is true, display means execute the first option. Option 1. Sorry, not the colon here, question mark. If it is true, option 1, or else option 2 executed. This is the ternary operator. In every language it exists, not specific to Java or something, JSP or something. And if you go to C, C++, everywhere that is there. This ternary operator, I will be going to use it now. Condition. I want to make some condition here. Not the condition I want to make here. C. Now, I will be going to use expression tag. I have implicit object with the name current page. Current page. Current page indicates or else points to what? Current page points to the page which you are accessing currently. This is the page you are accessing. CQ implicit objects example. We are considering this as a page, but CQ considers this as a what? Node in CRXD. Am I correct? This is your node. In this node under JSR colon content, your properties will set. Now my concern is that I want to get this title. So the page object wraps this node as a page, CQ page. So I'm going to write a script like this. See, current page dot get title. I am trying to get the title. Okay. Yes, good question. Now I'll answer that question. See, Nicandro asked that this is a node, but how CQ considers this as a page? Perfect question. When you create a page from the website admin, that will sit in a repository. Am I correct? If it is sitting in a repository, definitely that must be in CRXD, because CRXD is nothing but internally it is pointing to your repository where we created under my training application. This is our node you created through the site admin. While creating, you selected new page, fine. Here if you come to, as I said, every node will have its primary type. At the time of JCR concepts introductory classes, I introduced one thing. Every node has its own primary type. While creating from here the page, CQ creates, there should be one primary type, right? For every node, if you are creating, but you didn't pick your primary type, but CQ internally used its primary type as a CQ colon page. Okay? The node which is having a primary type as CQ colon page will be treated as a page node by the CQ. Now your doubt is clear. Okay? For example, if you select this folder, it is not CQ colon page, right? The primary type is something different, sling colon ordered folder. So it's not a page. Okay? That's what. Good question, Nikandro. If you observe CQ colon page, this is page object, current page object. Okay, I am writing entire script inside the expression tag. As I said, I will be going to use the ternary operator. I am placing the condition this one. If it is null, current page dot get title is null. What's my concern? If current page dot get title is null, I want to display current page dot get name. This method also is there. If it is null, display this one. If it is not null, display the current page dot get title only. Expression tag will not be ended with semicolon. This is JSP concept, not CQ concept. Okay, I use a ternary operator. If it is null, display page name. If it is not null, then display title itself. Then refresh your page. You should not get hello world. Sorry, title. This title is what you written. Welcome to world of CQ on mouse over. This is the title, page title. Here we were having that one, previous one. That was here. This is the title. And mouse over of the browser tab, you will get the title, or else your page will be prepared with the welcome to the world of title. Now refresh it. See, title is changed. CQ implicit objects example. You got it? On refresh, your title is changed. Dynamically you're getting title from this. Or else if you want to display the name itself without any condition, you want to display a name. With the name you want to display, just remove entire this code. Just will try to display get name. As we are aware, nothing is empty. Name is not empty or title is not empty. So you won't get any exception. Now you will get the name. See, current page, sorry. This has been rendered as a text. You must place under expression tag. Alright, save it, refresh it. See, CQ hyphen implicit objects hyphen example. You got thus that get name as your title of the page. Revert back to the previous changes. Yes, this is our change. Now refresh. CQ implicit objects as example, you got it. Now, as I said, I would like to introduce few other CQ implicit objects as well, that is current page, and other methods also. We will see how to use the other methods also. Okay, I will be placing everything under H3 tag. Okay, now I want to display title, name. Means the concern is that I want to introduce you people the API, how to use the API methods. That's it. You should be familiar with API methods. That's the reason. Okay. Now current page dot current page dot get title. What it would display? Title of the page. Title of the page, where we have to place under expression tag. This is not a HTML code, right? It is JSP code, so you should place it in expression tag. It's fine. Now it's title. Now name. I'm displaying the name of it. Name. And next, I said that I would show you depth of the page. Spelling, just check the spelling of your method here in API. Get depth, is it correct or not? Get depth. See, this is not the page object, sir. It's a local object. Go to our page object. Get depth. So this is the spelling, which will return integer. I'll tell you why it will return integer. Means depth will be integer only, right? And as I said, and one more method, any method. Which method we want to use? We would use get page title, get properties. See this get template, we'll use it. Get template. Template, this one. Just save it and refresh. Timing, see the results of that. Okay, everything is yellow, not visible, may not be visible properly. So instead of yellow, just black only. Save the CSS H3. The content under H3 will be now black. See, what is the title? Implicit objects example. What is the name? This is the title. This is the name. What is the depth? 3. How it is considering the depth here? This is the 1. Okay. This is the root will be considered as a 1, and this is the 2. This is the 3. Okay. Here create one test page with the template. Test 2 or else child of implicit page. Okay. Okay, I'm using the CQ implicit objects page template, create the page. Now the depth will be, if I open this page, what will be the depth? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see the output of this page. Go to CF hash, else remote. See, the depth is 4. Okay. Child of implicit object. Name is child of implicit page. This is the child of implicit page with the hyphens. You got the same. Depth is 4. And template, you getting object. If you see here, get template is returning what? Template object. Go to the template object and try to get the name of the template. Definitely there will be a name or title. Say get title. When you get a template object, on top of that use title. You got the template object here. Use get title. Now refresh it. What is the template title? CQ implicit objects template. here if you go to your templates, go to your apps, go to your templates. What is the title? This title we are getting in the page. And refresh here as well. This page as well. CQ implicit objects title. Depth is 3. Hope you understood how to use the API, okay, of current page. Now let me introduce one more object, that is current node. Just observe this. Meanwhile, how we have written the script. It should be as placed. Just decorating this page. These all are the examples for using current page object. Okay. Yeah, how to use current page object, and that belongs to CQ5 WCM API. Already I have shown you in which package the object is setting, that is WCM API. And next I will introduce you one more object, that will be current node object. JCR API, that is JCR API. Current node object. With the current node, how to get the properties and how to read the properties specific to JCR. Now we have seen with the CQ API. Just give me a second. Just observe this switch, how we used or else this page object. If we use inheritance concept, and here by using this get parent method you can get the parent object as well. As I said, today we will see inheritance also if possible, if we have time. Somehow we'll extend the class today, so that time we will see any parent is there. If then we will get all those things as well. We will use this get parent method as well. And if you have nested parents and get the parent in particular level, like for example parent, your child is having 3 more parents or something. So if you want to get the parent page at some level, so you can get it either first level or second level. You can mention all those things. Now I will show you how to read things from the current node object. I am not clear with your question, sorry. Now I'll be going to show you current node object global.jsp. See, I'll show you this current node object, how to use the current node object. You should have a grip on API first. First, you people must have grip on API. Then only you will be able to use the methods properly. Node object in CQ. Simply see, this is the content repository for Java technology. It is a specification, as I said. Here you can get, or else node object in JCR. Also you can get, so you can dig the things, get the node object. And if you go down, you will get a lot of methods in node object. Your node object is sitting where? JCR API. This is not CQ API. There are different layers I introduced when I was explaining you the JCR concepts and the CQ technology stack, WCM, JCR, Sling. See, these are all the methods which are available for you people. Okay, JCR dot get properties and get property. This is the method. First, I will introduce you people how to use that method. Okay. First, I am going to use getting the title. Which title? JCR node is nothing but JCR treats everything as a node, as I said, irrespective of whether it is a CQ colon page or else CQ colon template or else some other JCR colon content, whatever it is, but it treats every node, everything as a node, everything as a node. So it will consider this as one property, this as one property. Okay, this. So it will consider everything as a property only. Now I will be writing a script to get the JCR column title using the current node object. Okay. The title. What is our object here now? Node. Current node is an object. Implicit object. That's the reason we are able to use it. And get property. I am using get property. Relative path. If the property you want to get from some path, you can give a relative path of the property. If it is under the current node, this is in the current node, directly you can give that in the get property method as a parameter. Okay. Now I am using get property of what? This is taking string as a parameter. If you observe here, string relative path. Sorry. Okay, I did something mistake. So which property we are planning to read? JCR column title. This is the property we are planning to read it. Get property. Now save it. Saved it. But what this method is returning? It's not returning a string. It is returning one object, that is property object. Refresh it. See, you got entire property object return value, but here you want to get only title of it. So to get this, it has written entire property object. But what you want? Only title you want it. Okay. It will return current node get property, entire property object. It has written dot get string. Sorry, string spelling is wrong. STY string get strings. In the property object, you have method getString, which returns string of title. So you got the title. What is the title here? Not under CQ template. We are referring to our page. What is your page you are refreshing? This is child of implicit page. Go to that page. Refresh your node structure. This is child of implicit. Gcr title. What is your Gcr title? Title is having child of implicit object. You are getting that only the output. Let's say, for example, you are planning to read primary type or a sling column resource type. Resource type. Just read that property. Copy it. Sorry. Copy it. Paste it. Save it. Just refresh your page. See, what is the resource type? This is the property. This is how we use it. And go to the node object and check whether you have any get name, some method to get the name of the page. Yes, you have a get name and get depth. Okay, get depth, get name, all these methods you have. Just use them. This simple direct method you have. If you observe, inside the node class itself, you are having method which is inherited from item object because your node is implementing which interface? Item interface. That's the reason directly you are able to use the get name method. Here is all implemented methods are available. Just directly use the get name method. Get name. Name of the node, that is Gcr content. Currently which node we are referring? This is the node. Okay. When you use a node object for any particular page, it will treat CQ or else JCR architecture or CRX repository architecture will read data from Gcr content only. If it is a page object, if you use current page object as implicit object, it considers whole this as a page, this node and its child pages. If you use current node as an object, it treats the Gcr content as a current node object. Okay, that's the reason these are column content you are getting. Now get depth. Use the get depth. This get depth will be different from the current page dot get depth. This will be +1. See the +1 you will get. As I said, you will get as a +1. Sorry, name, not name here. Depth. Depth of the node. See, depth you are getting as a +1 of page depth, because I'll show you why. Refresh. Content. Under content, where is your node? Training. Under training, so you can implicit user content. Now here count the depth. Content 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If it is a page, current page object, up to here only it will consider. That's the reason you will get depth as a 4. Hope you understood how to use the implicit objects in CQ. Today I'll introduce simple concept. Simply I'll introduce, not deeply, just what is inheritance and how to use inheritance in CQ. Okay? Now I will be creating one parent page rendering component, that is component parent page. Title is page. Description is inheritance example. Super type is having nothing. Container nothing. Allowed parents, allowed children, nothing. I have given. Just save it. You have created one parent page template. Okay. Fine. You created parent page template successfully. Now delete unrequired script. Now in this parent page, now I am introducing multi-scripted component. Multi-scripted. Okay. I am writing more than one JSP under a script header.jsp. In header.jsp, I open header.jsp and I am writing one script that is center h1 the header of the page. That's it. Simple text I have placed. And again, in the parent page component only, I am creating footer.jsp. Okay. In that footer.jsp, footer.jsp. Okay. Just simple script I have placed. Okay. And one more script I will be using, that is body.jsp. JSP. Inside body.jsp, this is the body of the page, the text I have placed. Okay, it's fine. Now we created one parent page component. To point out this parent page rendering component, I am creating one template, that is create template. My template name is parent page. I am introducing you people inheritance. That's the reason I am doing all this stuff. Any plugin CQ support, it's not a question. Every plugin, either Bootstrap, EXT.js, or else jQuery plugins, whichever the jQuery plugin, like today we have used one plugin. Live example I will show you. Just hold on. jQuery plugin for the UI blocking. You able to see? Please wait. This is one process. This is one plugin, jQuery plugin. This is my example I am showing in my current project. This is my current project. We are working with the Casino Barcelona. I think if you are a UK and US or some Italy people, then definitely you know what about Casino Barcelona. This is a famous site, gaming site. This is our product only. IGT's product. See, run. This is a jQuery plugin. We are integrating this with a CQ. This is a plugin script. I'll show you once I develop this. I'll show you real-time example. It's good for you. This is all as a plugin code. So we are integrating this plugin with a CQ. Of course, it supports. CQ supports everything, not a question whether it supports or not. Bootstrap, by default it supports Bootstrap. Lots of plugins you can utilize. And what is our resource type? Parent page template. I copied and pasted the path of the page component. Ranking I am giving as 4. Allowed content path is same. Allowed children, nothing I am giving. Just I created one parent template. Based on this template, I can create what? A page I can create based on this parent page template. If I create template, what will be the output? Nothing I will get the output because the parent page, it will pick the script with a parent page.jsp. Because this parent page.jsp is empty, that's the reason you will get empty output. Even though you place this body.jsp, footer.jsp, header.jsp, until you use them, you won't get any output. Okay, I haven't used all these. So if you create any page, some example, page I am creating with parent page title, parent page as a name. Template is selected. This is the parent page I created. Open it. You would get as empty because you don't have any output here. Now I'm planning to use CQ column include script tag. Script tag is header.jsp. Okay, now save it. Now refresh your page. What you get? I think no tag include, spelling mistake, inload, not inload, include. Just refresh it. This is the header of the page. Okay. Now body.jsp. I want to include body.jsp as well. And footer.jsp. Fine. So inside the parent page.jsp, this is the actual component JSP. Inside of that JSP, I have included header.jsp, body.jsp, footer.jsp and saved it. And refresh your page. Sorry, the BRs was wrong, seems. We haven't opened them properly. Save them. Now get the output. Header, body, and footer of the page. I have modularized my application if you observe clearly. I have modularized my template into header specific, like if you see my website. This is header part, right? Perfectly. Definitely it will, order is matters. Definitely order matters. The order in which you include, in that specified order only, CQ renders the JSP files. This is the header. And from here it is the body. Okay. And this is the footer. If you observe, header and footer are common for entire application. The body content only will change. Am I correct? So I have separated header.jsp, footer.jsp and body.jsp. Only the body.jsp will change dynamically. Am I correct? Now what I will be doing is, I am creating one child page, child component, that is child page component. This is parent page rendering component, child. Today very important concepts we are discussing. I'm not sure people are coming and leaving the session, I guess due to network problems. Child page and child page component. What the super type? Now this child page is expecting the super type. I'll give you a scenario through diagram. It will be very useful for you. Parent page. It is one component. What it is having? Header.jsp, body.jsp, photo.jsp, and parent page.jsp. Parent page.jsp. Now I am extending child page. Instead of this, I will create child page.jsp. Mean this is by default created by the CQ. I am extending this parent component into my child component. So inheriting the things. Let's see how CQ inherits the things. Means CQ inherits the scripts. So if CQ supports inheritance, so these all scripts will be available inside of the child page as well. Okay. Let's see how CQ works. That's the reason I'm creating child page component, super type. We are extending, right? See, if you observe, we are extending this. So here you have to give the super type path. What is your super type component? This is your super type. Copy this path and give it in your super type path. This is the super type. Now next, not any specific parents or childs. If you mention here parents or childs, either in allowed parents or allowed children, it will restrict only inheritance will apply amongst those parents and childs. So I'm not mentioning any specific. Created a component, that is page rendering component, child page I created. If you observe, sling colon resource super type, the property has been added. Means this child component is extending this parent component. Which parent component? This parent component. And create one corresponding template for that child page as well. Based on which this template you will create the pages. Just modify here parent. Child page. And what is your child component path? Up to here is correct. Just change it to child page. Ranking I will be giving as 5. Child page. Next, content allowed path is same. Save it. I saved it. Now child component is pointing to parent component. If you observe, there is a sling colon resource type property. Okay. In child.jsp, I have not written any script till now. If you observe, I have not written any script. I will simply just leave it. Now create the child page using the child page template. Child page template. Created a child page. Okay. Now open your child page. You will get empty output because your script is having nothing. Your page rendering component is having nothing. Okay, as I said, you included your, or else you extended your parent page component into child page component. That is the reason you will be able to get all these JSP files one copy into this child page. So even though in your child page component you are not having any header.jsp, you can use that header.jsp in your child page.jsp, because included because you extended header.jsp. You extended means used the inheritance concept of CQ. Just save it. Now refresh it. See. Even though you are not having any JSP, header.jsp in your child page component, but still you are getting, means you inherited, that's the reason you are getting your script. Okay. Likewise, if you want, get footer also. Include now save it. Refresh it. Footer as well. As I said, body is specific to component. So create your body page. Body.jsp. Create your body.jsp. Because body is specific to that page component, right? That's the reason. Center, inside of center, h1. Just even I am giving the message. Which one? Close it. Send. Now save it. And include this body.jsp in your component. Your child page component. Because even though you are getting this body.jsp from the parent component, even though you are getting as inheritance, you are overriding. As you are aware about overriding concept in Java, like method overriding, in CQ also, inheritance supports the script overriding. If you don't want parent page script to be executed in child component, just override the script file with the same name in child page. So I don't want body.jsp to be executed in my child page component. That's the reason I have overridden that script with the same name, that is body.jsp. This is my body.jsp. This is specific to child component body. Okay. Now execute it. See, this is specific to child component body. If you remove your body.jsp, right click, remove it. Yes, surely remove it. Now in your child component, there is no body.jsp. Now refresh it. What you will get the output? Now parent page's body.jsp got executed. That's the reason you're getting parent page's body.jsp script code, means body.jsp rendered script code. Now create again your body.jsp. means you are overriding body.jsp of the parent page. Paste your script, save it. Sorry, this page, child page, I'm maxing child page. Refresh your child page. So if you observe here, the real-time application development goes like this. The header and footer we will develop only one time. Hope you understood now. The body of the page only will get changed. Let me open one page. This is one web page, one site, assume it. This is one we will be going to work later on. This home page I'll introduce. So go to the features page. Even though you move to the features page, the header and footer is common, right? Footer is common. The only body, this all body content has been changed. If you observe, header and footer are same. That's the reason we develop header and footer only one time. We will include that script in other page rendering components as well. That's what the concept of inheritance we get in CQ. Hope you guys understood what is inheritance and implicit objects like current page, current node. If you are capable, use the other implicit objects as well. In CQ, you have a few other implicit objects also. Okay guys, any more doubts in today's session? Any doubts in today's session? Yes, of course, CQ inclusion order will affect the order of including the script, correct? Any more doubts? Okay, thank you. Keep attending the sessions because now actual concepts will run. Now the actual concepts will run, the practical concepts. Someone asked in the first sessions, will it be theory like that? See, my first 4 classes are 3 classes only the boring. That was theory. All the sessions will be practical only, no more theory. Even I don't know how to introduce the theory concepts in later sessions. No more theories, everything is practical. Okay. Hope you got a lot of things today, and in tomorrow's session also we'll come up with a good topics in CQ. Hope you understood why CQ supports inheritance and how it is useful, the inheritance concept in CQ. In CQ column include tag also today I have introduced you people. CQ column include script. Why we should go with the CQ column include? Why not with the Java include script? JSpace include script tag is there. There are 3 ways you can include the script in CQ. But why we have gone with the CQ column include? Because wait. JSpace include tag. See, this is also one way how to include a script. Include file. Directly you can include here header.jsp or footer.jsp, body.jsp. But why we are going is the CQ column include supports the inheritance of CQ concept. For example, now I am introducing JSP tag. I am removing. Sorry, this is the parent page. Sorry. We have to write this in child page to get effects. Okay, child page.jsp. Now here, instead of this, I'm introducing this CQ include. Now refresh your page, child page. See, clearly it is throwing error. Read this. Apps.components page header.jsp. Boss, you are trying to include header.jsp in your child page component under this child page.jsp. Fine, but where is that script? It only tries to find in the component only. This tag does not know the inheritance concept of CQ. So if you use the JSP tag, this is interview question. That's the reason I introduced this concept at the end of the session. This is interview concept. These things only you need to remember. Okay? If you use the JSP's include tag, it will not include, it will not consider the CQ inheritance. So you have to go with the CQ include tag to get inheritance affected into your component. Header.jsp. Save it. Now refresh it. It is able to find, even though header.jsp script file is not available in the child component, it is trying to inherit. It is trying to take the it will take into consideration of this link column resource type, and it moves one upper level, that is parent page, and it goes to the parent page. Here, is there any header.jsp or not? Yes, it is there. If it is not available, and also it will check for the link column resource type of the parent if it is having. So it keeps searches for the parent, all the parents for header.jsps. So it considers the inheritance of CQ. So it takes the inheritance concept into consideration. You get parent properties also into child nodes. We'll see this later. Okay? Good question. Yes. This is what the application of inheritance in CQ. We apply like this the inheritance. Any more doubts? Guys? Thank you. Grace, you're missing, I think, today's session, a lot of things you are missing. Things seems you have intermittent network connection. Seems you're attending and leaving the session intermediately. So anyway, we will share this video, so you can go through this video. Thank you guys. Thanks a lot. Please complete this task. Okay, good. Thank you. Please complete this task in your local system as well, this inheritance and using the implicit objects. Guys, thank you. Thanks a lot. Bye.